Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter, during our Hogwarts in the Snow feature. My name is Joe, it's my absolute pleasure seeing all of you right here. Why don't you come and join me on the stone? Do watch your step, make sure you have all belongings with you, including your bags, your wallet, your phone, your camera, wands, visiting hats, parents, children, as you're not coming back to this part of the tour today. Alright, hello again everyone. Now I know this might be a very silly question for me to ask considering where we already are. Do humor me anyway with the loudest cheers when I ask, do we have any Harry Potter fans here today? That's great, wonderful, that's 10 points to all your houses. And I believe you're all aware we are currently standing at the entrance hall to the castle, which means something very special is behind these doors. Speaking of special, I think it's time we actually see what's behind the door, shall we? So with that, let me be the first to greet you all with the very words that Harry heard when he arrived at the castle. Welcome to Hogwarts. Right, now all of you come right in. Magic. This is the one, the only, the Great Hall of Hogwarts. It's one of the first sets ever constructed for the films. And as you can already see, it's one of the largest. The Great Hall stood more than 10 years in the south stage, just over there to your left. Now, I know it may be very tempting to stand at the doorway and admire this beautiful set, but I highly recommend that you should all come right in so they can get all of you in the Great Hall and the door shut behind you, which will make the best photography opportunities. And while you're entering the Great Hall, do not forget to look around, and so you can see that this whole set is now adorned with Christmas trees and Christmas garlands as seen in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone during the Christmas feast. And of course, this whole set right here was actually designed by the art department, prepared by the props making team, done right here by the set decorator. We even worked together with the special effects team led by the special effects supervisor, John Richardson, to add the Madame Modern fairies at the top of each of the Christmas tree circling the stars, which is magnificent. Now, I'm not sure about all of you, but standing here actually makes me feel very hungry. We are talking about Christmas feast and we need to talk about food, which is why on these two tables we have got delicacies of all sorts. So if you go across the table over there, we can see some delicacies such as the peas, hams, turkeys, tomato, and many more. Now, they all started off really nice because they used real food for filming. However, after long hours of filming under the hot studio light, let's just say the smell became less appetizing and the props making team had to use fake food, fake props just for them to film in Philosopher's Stone. And that also includes the desserts on this table just in front of me as well. Now, when it comes to dessert, who will forget the iconic Christmas puddings, which is why on this center of the table we have 4 iconic Christmas puddings. I say iconic because they are what we call them flaming puddings, where they could be on fire. And that's the very first effects we are going to show you right here in this set. So feel free to get your phones and camera out as we are going to show you the magic right here. Count on 3, 3, 2, 1, incendio. Wow, magic. Now we are talking about puddings. Why are they not melted? That's because all these puddings were made out of concrete and the holy leaf on top was made out of steel. Thank you very much. Now, other than the Christmas feast, I do want to take you all to the top of the Great Hall because we do have another set right here that's worth mentioning. So in Harry's 4th year, there was a thing called Yule Ball in Christmas season as well. And that's the icicles you saw from the film. And this very icicles was inspired by royal pavilions from Brighton, which is the seaside town in England. So it looks just like that. And of course, it's made out of resin. We even use the blue gel underneath to give it the frosty effect. Now, behind the icicles, we also have got Professor Flitwick leading this very marvelous orchestra team from the set. We even have got the display of the costumes and dressing just around the corner. So if you'd like to learn more fun facts about that, you're more than welcome to head off there to have a look at them, or even ask one of us on the floor for more fun facts. Alright, as much as I love your company right here in the Great Hall, your time has almost come to an end. But before we proceed to the outward and begin the tour, I do have some helpful tips for you all. If you haven't collected the Studio Tour passport already, you may do so right in front of the Gryffindor common room just down the road. With that, you're looking for 7 stamping locations and 16 hidden golden stages throughout the tour. If you're using the digital guide, remember to look out for the tour icons everywhere you go, just so they can get the information in the language that you prefer. Midway down the tour, we also serve butterbeer ice cream, and frozen butterbeer. So should you need refreshment at any point at all, you are more than welcome to head off to the Backlots Cafe. Once again, my name is Joe. It's my absolute pleasure to see all of you right here in the Great Hall. Now is the time for all of you to go and explore behind the scenes of the most magical film series in the world. I really hope you enjoy our tour today and enjoy Hogwarts in the Snow. Thank you!
Yes, everybody, please keep our applause going because today is unfortunately Joel's final day at our tour. We will be making his way back home, but may I say, I'm sure he's left an impact on all of our lives, and we wish him the best of luck going back home, as well as the most magic that anybody can experience. And remember, Joel, Hogwarts will always be your home. Thank you very much, and my best mate, thank you so much for being here.
When you look at me and the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.